From Hollywood, it's the Johnny Yount Show. I'm Shotgun Tom Kelly along with Dave Shields and the BLT Orchestra, inviting you to join Johnny and his guests, Art LaFuel, Rockin' Riley Cardwell, Reed Cardwell, Susan A. LaFuel, and the mighty May Gardner Art Players. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Oh gosh, thanks so much. It's really, oh dear. Gosh, folks, I hardly know what to say. Good night. No, wait, no, hey, just kidding, hey, I bet you're probably wondering what I'm doing with this. This is a ventriloquial figure, and I've been, seriously, I've been thinking about branching out into other aspects of show business, as you know. And so, I thought it would be a great idea if I got into ventriloquism because, there are not really very many ventriloquists around. I mean, since Ted Mack died, God bless his soul, there just really hadn't been a lot of call for them. And so I thought I would get into the act a little bit, so I had one of the finest toy makers. I had one of the finest toy makers, Steiff Toys of Germany. They make the finest toys. They've got lots of raw materials over there. Okay, don't laugh at your own jokes, guys. Okay. And so I had Steiff Toys make me this ventriloquial figure here. And so I'm going to just give you a sample of my new act. So here we go. Okay. Well, hey, Eddie, what'd you do in school today? Okay. Gosh, so much for Eddie. Okay. Listen, we got a Thank you. Just follow the star. We had a tremendous show tonight, really, ladies and gentlemen. We've spared all expense. I wouldn't want to kid you. And so, really, to get things started, we're going to have a special guest, but for just a moment, I need to do what is known in the biz as fill and pad. See? So I'm going to fill and pad now. So if you just follow me over here, I need to get my, this is my hat. You see, as I indicated, I'm branching out into various areas of show business. With equal success in all areas, I might add. And,
you need a chair.
Oh, no, let's hear it for the hat. Now, the way to really look good doing this is how you put on the guitar. That's very important. It's kind of like how Gene Autry got on the horse. You jump off that second-story building and you get off the horse and still be smiling. You can hear him now going down the trail. Happy trail. Anyway, excuse me. So it's all a matter of how you deftly slip the thing on. Okay. I told you I knew what I was doing, Tommy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let me get the hat.
Be a good excuse to get Ed McMahon in here.
Here you go.
Thank you very much. Oh, excuse me, I have it on backwards. Say, as long as I got it, I suppose I could do my Frank Fontaine. I could do Frank Fontaine for you. I'd do a good... I get a close-up on Frank Fontaine, please. A little close-up here. All right, you're in my monitor there. All right, look. All right, there we go. Wait a minute.
Hiya, Joe. Hello, Mr. Johnny.
All right, hey, you do a lot of things. lot of great things you can do with a hat. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm back on the star now. Okay, anywhere I want. That's where I'm going. Okay, here we go. Now, really, we're waiting for. We're actually. I should. I'm sorry. Actually, what we were doing was. What were we doing? Oh yeah, our first guest, as a matter of fact, is going to set a record tonight, and we want you all to be watching very carefully because this is going to go in the Guinness Book of World Records, and this will probably be one of the of all the things you've ever seen done for the Guinness Book of World Records. This will certainly be one of them. Okay, so you'll be watching for that. In the meantime, while we're waiting for our guests to warm up, I'm going to do a guitar solo, and here we go. It's Robbie's birthday. We're going to sing happy birthday to Robbie, and then we're going to take a quick break and come back for okay, we'll do a happy birthday and then we'll do a quick break. This is for Robbie. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Robbie, happy birthday to you. Yeah. We'll be right back.
You know, when we put together this Johnny Yount Tonight Show over 20 years ago, it's pretty primitive. All we had was one camera. Thank God we had a great camera operator, and his name was Steve Anderson. And he moved the camera slowly in and out, as you can see. So when we needed a one-shot with Johnny doing the monologue, we got it. And when we needed a two-shot with Johnny and his pals at the desk, we got that too. So you really don't notice that we're doing it with one camera. But you know what? He was so funny. By the way, the reason I built the Tonight Show set in my garage was to organize some family and friends video. I mean, the worst thing you could do is have your friends come over and watch your family and friends video, because that's boring. They'll run the other way. So I devised the Tonight Show set and put a little organization into it, put a laugh track and some music, and it made it more easy to watch. But you know, I did about 26 of these shows. And by far, Johnny Yount's, I think, was the best. He did the best monologue. I loved all his bits that he did with the ventriloquial figure and, of course, the good, bad guitar, you know, the way he put the guitar on, knocked his hat off. I picked the hat up and gave it to him, and he put it on and did a little Crazy Guggenheim from the Jackie Gleason Show. That was a laugh riot. You know, I knew if we could get Johnny Yount down here from Fresno, and reunite him with his friends Riley Cardwell, who he hadn't seen in 20 years, and John Fuel, his childhood buddy, to do all their old bits they used to do in school, that it would be a hit. And I think that's what we got here now. We lost Johnny, but we've got him on this DVD that we've produced, and I hope you'll just get a big kick out of it. We got more to see, and that's what we're going to do right now.
Back in the saddle again, friends. We're really off to an auspicious start. I'd like to shake your hand, sir. It's certainly,
Basque.
Fine, yes.
Shall we explain the Basque, first of all?
No. Okay, now, the next thing is, just very briefly here, we do have a couple of public service announcements, Ed. One of the big ones, of course, is the... if we could get a close-up of the dog of the week. The dog of the week. unfortunately has died. But we have an alternate. Just a moment here. We have the... we have the alternate dog of the week. If you'd be interested in adopting the dog of the week, I'll tell you the number to call, but not right now. Okay. All right. Shucks, golly, folks. Here we
John,
go. Yes, hey.
I must welcome you, first of all, and I must say that we have Art LaFuel and myself have been trying, of course, Riley Cardwell.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Have been trying for literally years, ladies and gentlemen, to get this person here on the set. I mean, this
Waiting
person.
what followed this.
But wait, no, really, all seriousness
You're
aside.
mess or something.
All seriousness aside,
Yes,
we're
all
glad that you're here.
Well, it's certainly is. I certainly feel more like I feel now than I did this morning.
Yeah.
And, okay, Ed, I'm sure you have a rundown on some of our rundown guests tonight.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd like to tell us something.
Well, of
about
course,
them.
we have the incredible Art LaFuel here.
Art
tonight.
LaFuel. That's really going to be awesome. I
His
know that.
daughter, Susan A. Fuel, is with
Susan
us tonight.
A. Fuel. That's right. Yes.
Also,
Right.
Rockin' Riley Cardwell from San Francisco.
You know,
who-
I knew Susan A. Fuel when she was about this tall.
I
That's
did
right.
too.
I met her last year. She's a midget. Gosh, one-liners. I've still got it. Okay.
You do.
Yes.
You look great, by the way.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I also want to mention, too, ladies and gentlemen, we have, of course, why don't we just bring him on, Ed? We've got a guy here that's going to set the Guinness record for something that's really never been tried before. I think we ought to.
Do you want to bring him over here, or do you want to walk over?
Why
to
don't
him?
we just bring him over here, introduce him right
Okay.
now? I think it would be well if we introduced him. He is a young man from Pacific Beach Junior High School. He is well into his 30s, although he's never graduated yet, and I'm sure when you'll meet him, you'll find out why. Let's hear a big one for Drew Coon. We could get that assegai out of your hand there and shake hands with you. It's certainly... you pick your teeth with that, get the phone, will you? It certainly is good to see you tonight. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm really interested in what you have to say. Gosh, you got away with words. It just... actually, tonight, as you devised this unusual way of articulation, we won't ask you to spell that, Drew. The thing is tonight is that you are going to actually perform the technique for the duration of the entire broadcast. Is this not correct?
That's right.
All right. I think without further ado, friends, we ought to just go right over here. We've got a place set up for you. Drew, if you want to join me right over here. And follow us over, because we're going to really, I think, make history here tonight. And, okay, sound man just died. Sorry. Sorry, that's why we have two ears. Now, Drew, I'm sorry, I touched you. Drew, I certainly will, yes. Anyway, hey, what I want you to do, how much they charge you for a lube job? What I want you to do is we'll just, hey, just kidding, okay. We want you to get started here. We're going to, as I say, run the entire duration of the program with Drew Coons doing his, it's patented now, isn't it?
You will be the best.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, he is going to do his routine now for the entire duration of the program, and we all set? Okay, we got the clocks going. We're standing by. 3, 2, One, Drew Coons of Pacific Beach, California. You are on. We'll be right back.
I first met Johnny Yount in 1954. I was 10 years old and he was 8. And from that time forward, we remained best friends until the day he passed away. I and my friend Shotgun Tom and my friend Riley Cardwell all three of us worked on John for over a year to get him down here so he could do this show. And it was a rough thing, let me tell you. I did a few characters on that show. The first one was Boons. You know, he was the guy that spoke funny, and I came up with that character when John and I were palling around when I was in junior high school. We were both, and we based it on some kid that we went to school with. And the second guy, Euclid Flom, we came up with him when I was about 17, and we did that on audio tape. And then Harry, the hair-lipped hard hat, well, he came a little later in my life. I based him on a character that I used to work with. Anyway, I'd like to end this with a Big John anecdote, if I could. He and I decided that we'd get together when he was working at KNAK in Salt Lake City. So I flew in and he picked me up, and on our way over to his house, he decided to go into a shopping mall. It's this great big underground shopping mall. And he and I were walking down the aisle, and I was dressed in the early 70s attire. I had my hair down to here, you know, and 2 feet long anyway. And I had tons of turquoise around my neck. I had a blue wife beater on with suede flare pants, and I had turquoise all over each wrist and all over each finger. And we're walking along, and I noticed that every swinging dick and his mother's son in the whole place was staring at us. And so I looked at John and I said, "Bask, what the hell's going on here? Why is everyone staring at us?" And he said, "Well, Bask, the answer to that question is obvious. It's because they think I'm some old fat fuck and you're my girlfriend."